Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and I am here with another legend in Bahamian music. Although he's so young, I mean, but you know, KB, this is KB, which everybody knows anyway. But KB, the reality is, you are legendary already, and you're so young. I mean, I would consider you, because me and you start about the same time, and I'm still young, at least in my mind. But you are, you know, indicative of Bahamian. When you think of Bahamian music, you think of KB. And on this show, I'm celebrating, you know, because this is our 50-year anniversary, independence, and I'm celebrating as many Bahamian artists as I could get on. And if I don't, then we talk about them. But KB, you were one of them. I mean, you've been a good friend. At least I consider you that. But I don't know what you say to other people. But
You're right.
No, but we've been good
people,
friends.
good people, man, good people.
Yeah.
You know, I love you, Charlie.
For a long time, and I've always respected you, not only your music, but you. I mean, you funny. If you couldn't sing, you would definitely have a comedy show.
Ooh.
You know? But but the reality is, it's true, because your music is funny as well. It's not only the melody, but it's the lyrics, the words. So I remember one time we did a show, and then I gotta let you talk, right? I talk too much. When we did a show, you said you used to write your lyrics, your music in the bathroom, and we did an electric air back in the day, and you were in the bathroom. Was that true, or you just was playing with me?
Well, I think we was playing with that one because we needed to, you know, to let people see what's going on. But yes, a lot of times I write my music in the bathroom. A lot of times, you know, sometimes that's the time to concentrate. You know, both ways. You got to make sure everything is moving. Yes, you had great ideas come also when you're in the restroom. So breathing off, a lot of times showering. You know, the ideas come at any time, but you got to be ready for everything to move so you can move a good idea.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep it at that. Let's get out of the bathroom now. But KB, you have so many amazing songs. I know this must be very difficult, because if I ask you, which is your favorite? KB,
no, I can't. I can't name it.
Like all your babies.
Yeah, I can't name it. It'll be ridiculous to name it. I could give you a favorite of mine, like what I consider like something I've written on. I didn't even perform it, but like Crazy Boyo is one of those songs I've worked on that I consider a favorite because I like the way it's written.
Right.
Rhythm and rhyme, I like the way it's written. I like the message in it, and you know, there's so many songs, but you know. There's a plethora, man. It's crazy. Yeah. And I have a lot of work, and I've done a lot of work, and I believe in hard work.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I like about you also, because, you know, you always go in, and I look at guys like you and others out there like T. Coakley and Kurt Coakley from T Connection. Those guys really instilled in me how to work and staying focused and sacrificing, just working hard, man, and just being determined and putting your work, you know, putting work before stupidness.
Right, exactly, because that's true. You are a hard-working, not only writer behind the scenes, because that's the thing. You like the Nile Rodgers, you know, of Chic. I don't know if you all know Nile Rodgers, but Nile Rodgers, you know, did Chic, The Freak. I mean, so many things that you see him playing, but there's so much stuff you didn't know.
That you didn't know he wrote it.
Like for Madonna, for Duran, David Bowie, so many people. So that's you. You're behind a lot of people.
I stay behind, and sometimes I like just put it out there. I speak through other people. They like to put my music. So I speak through, because a lot of lyrics I'm trying to speak to people, and I can speak through like say a Therese, or speak through this one or that, or whoever. I try to, you know, and I use Therese because, you know, Therese was very fun to me. You know, she's one of those people who I really cared about. She was a great person. So I always still go back to her, and, you know, I loved her, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. And she started out around the same time, but actually probably before.
Yeah, she was out. She was out long ago. Yeah. But she was doing I think the do you know the reggae thing, and it went pretty well for her.
Oh, that was big. Yeah.
And then like several years later, like years and years later, Therese came to me through Sheena Carroll. Sheena said, "Hey, check KB out." And she came to me, and Therese was just such a beautiful person, and she said, "Hey, we want to do this." And the first thing she came to my house, we sat down and we knocked out Sugar Shack for her.
Wow.
And we've been friends. At that point, we were just friends from there. And, you know, again, a great spirit and a great inspiration, and a hard worker and a great performer. Don't go on behind her if you ain't ready. Don't go on behind Therese if you ain't ready.
And don't go behind KB if you ain't ready, because that's another thing. You bouncing all, I mean, like there's a KB, like when you go on that stage.
I try my best to do, you know, and I try to project Bahamian music. I always wanted to bring what rock and roll, you know, like when I watch guys, I would be inspired by guys like Rod Stewart, Freddie Mercury. Those guys really inspired me when I saw them on stage. And I said, I want to do that with Bahamian music. I want to put that energy and you know, that vigor behind Bahamian music. And that's why when you see me on stage, I'm carrying on. That's because those guys were my, you know, I should say my heroes or guys I looked up to.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger. We can go through
It's
the
a
guys.
show. You entertain.
Yeah, that's it.
So, but the thing with you is, not only do you give a good show, the music is amazing, because that's what you gotta have too. Because them songs you have, they make people like, you cannot listen to a KB song
And stay still.
and stay still.
You know what? Like, coming from being a live musician was important. Being live, playing with a live band. So coming through that and then come out of analog into the digital, that's what you see. So a lot of artists didn't have that. That you came from the nightclubs, you came from concerts. So, you know, it helped me. So guys like myself, Ira Storr, Colin McDonald, a lot of us came from that time where we were with live bands. So we could appreciate that nightlife, that stage life. I was a lead singer, so I knew how to move my set.
Right.
I would tell, you would be the one to dictate how the set goes and what moves the audience, what does this for the audience. So you had to always be the guy, like you're the driver of the band. So that helped me, and when I went solo, that helped me to write and to, move on to other things also.
Yeah.
And how to entertain people.
Well, on this show, I'm trying to, we can't have everybody on. I got Eddie Minnis, who is just, I love his music, and he spoke highly of you, and like he's an older generation, but he was like, when he mentioned the next generation for him, it was KB in his mind.
Again, how could without Eddie Minnis, it wouldn't be a KB. Without Ronnie Butler, it wouldn't be a KB. Without even Jay Mitchell, it wouldn't be a KB. Because Jay, again, just like Rod Stewart and Freddie Mercury, Jay was the Bahamian version of that when I saw on stage as far as energy. Like Jay or Tony McKay. Those guys were the ones that moved me as far as the energy on stage. So then you look at it, like I say, Ronnie Butler, Eddie Minnis. These were the guys like who, when they wrote those songs. Like you could, it's like a graphic novel, like a graphic novel. Like you could see their songs in your mind. That's what I tried to write. And I always loved literature. I always loved writing and storytelling. I always loved it. So it came pretty easy to do it, but I think as a writer, the more you take in, the more you can put out. You take in less, you put out less. Then your writing is less. But if you can take in as much information as possible, you can write on more subject. You can even, you can actually paint a picture better because you're taking in more and you're giving out more. That's how I look at any art.
Yeah. Well, you are an observer. I see you you be in the, when you get on stage, you boom, boom, bam.
Yes.
But when you're not, you're like quiet and just watching and
I
watching.
sit in the cut. And I don't want anyone to, most people, I don't crave for the limelight. I sit in the cut and I observe life. And that's what I want to write. I write on observing life. So I don't want anyone to say, hey, that's KB over there. Then all of a sudden they change their mood, they change what they are. I want to observe life and see what it is.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I don't care. I'm an anti-star. Like people look at, hey, you're a star. They come up to me. I love that they love my music. I love they love the art. But I'm an anti-star. I believe. I always say from the rocks. And I try to live my life as down to earth as possible. I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know what I created. But I try not to let that get to my head. I try to, again, stay humble. And Bahamian people love people who can stay humble.
Yeah.
When you try to get on your boots, they'll put you in your place.
Yeah. So KB, now tell me about the new album that's out.
Okay, the new album, since COVID I've been writing and, writing more. COVID just allowed me more time, more solitude to write. The album is entitled Cuba. It's spelled K-U-B-A. K-U for Cuba, B-A for the Bahamas, and it just happens to work out to KB. So it's a really nice album. I had the cover, beautiful cover of the album. It was done by a guy named Durrell Williams.
I know Durrell.
Yeah, awesome
Great
work,
artist.
man. Awesome work. I'm gonna send you a copy of that cover. But I've been working really hard. So you'll hear songs like Sailboat on it. You'll hear The Must Come Back, Bahamian Sweetheart in 101. It's a terrific
Bahamian
album.
Sweetheart in
Bahamian Sweetheart in 101.
I think by now Bahamian's like on 103 or 104. But anyway, I guess we gotta break them in slow, right?
You'll bring them in slow, man.
Okay.
It's just to warn you, but we can make the move. Watch out for this. And watch out for that. No, but that's it. So new album just came out, entitled Cuba by KB, and it's a terrific project, man. I love what I'm doing now. I'm still feeling inspired to write, and that makes me feel good because all I care about mostly in life, to me, mostly, I ain't lying to you, is being a creator. creating. I love just creating and writing, and I love it.
All right, yeah, we look out for that album.
And to be paid for it, that's even better.
Oh yeah,
You know,
oh yeah.
better.
But I gotta get that part. I mean, hey, I know the first part, but I gotta get that part. KB, I think KB jinxed me because KB in the beginning say, boy, if I had all that hair, back in the day with electric, I had hair. I should have called it electric hair, but I had hair. And KB said, boy, if I had all that hair, boy, I'd be a bigger star, right? And then he jinxed me.
And the skin tone.
Look at that, gone. KB jinxed me.
The hair and the skin tone.
Well, I gotta get him in the sun a little more, but anyway.
You look good, Charlie, man. You look
Yeah.
good. And I want to thank you. Hey, thank you for just remembering me, man.
Oh, please. I never forget you. I never forget you. Well, KB, all the best of luck in this 50 years. Listen, remember, you all have to respect all our Bahamian artists.
Yes,
I mean, we have
yes.
the Eddie Minneses, then we
Yes.
have the next generation, the KBs, and all
Those
the new
who are
ones.
coming up, those who are coming up also, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's great that we're still holding on for some. We just want us to stick on our rake and scrape part, stick on that junkanoo, stick on that gombe.
Yeah.
You got to do it, man. I think our music can make it to the world. We just need the right. It's gonna come, you know. It's gonna happen. We just need the right promoter got to be in place. The right record company. Everyone, they're gonna come to this country one day and they're gonna see how much music and how much hits we have, and they're gonna want to pick that up and work with. Just have your business ready when they
Right.
reach.
Be
Have
ready.
your business in place, meaning that your copyrights are together. You have your publishing together. Have your business ready. Be ready for them when they come.
Yeah.
And that's how it happens, because they went to Jamaica the same way. They went to many countries and they saw it when you just once again be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be
yeah.
prepared.
Well, KB,
Man, thank you very much.
all
Charlie,
the
again.
best. And you guys, like we said, respect, listen, support Bahamian music, all right?
Bahamian culture.
All right. More Charlie Bahama right after this.